Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to the hardest rebuild challenge of all time here on College Football 26. In the last episode, I think we might have found our answer. Maybe a little bit of what? I can't speak. Maybe a little bit of a reprieve is what I was trying to say there before I had a stroke. We changed playbooks to the Duke playbook, which we know in College Football 26, for some strange reason, Duke is ungodly in Sim. We changed the playbook and we won the first game that we played with it. So maybe that is our solution. Maybe that is our answer to this hardest rebuild challenge ever. Because other than that, I've got no answers. I got no ideas on how to win a championship with this team and with these settings and these sliders and this whole challenge as a whole. I have no idea. Other than this is my one best guess, is to go through the playbooks and maybe one of them will help us out. We started with the Duke one. Can we finish season number 2 with a few wins and maybe get some good recruits? I hope so. Let's go find out. If you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the Juice Club. Let's go see if maybe this Duke playbook really is the answer we're looking for. We pick up at week number 10 of season number 2 of the hardest rebuild challenge of all time. We've won our first game of the series. Last year we went winless, but this year we have won a game. We beat Miami University 38-21 with the Duke playbook installed. Can we win a few more games? Because that would certainly help us out in recruiting, because recruiting has not gone very well. We have nobody committed as of yet. We are going to lose our only 5-star Ladarius Otis to Ohio State. It's sad. He is on campus for this game against UMass, but I don't think that's going to help us. We'll try. Maybe we can win this game. Let's simulate with the Duke playbook and see if we can win it. Please go well. Please go well for us. Win a game for the good guys. Ladarius Otis chose Ohio State. He came on campus and said no thank you. We lost the game too. Okay, maybe the solution is not that. We lose Ladarius Otis. He commits to Ohio State. We're still in the lead for a bunch of different 3-stars, including a very exciting player in Jeremiah Eldridge, who's a 6'2 quarterback with some decent attributes for a 3-star. So we'll see what we can do with him. Thankfully, these guys all are not getting recruited, so we don't have to waste our hours trying to go after the battles. Trey Payne, we actually do have to battle for. If we want him with 83 speed, do I actually want him or not? I don't know. Marshall's being a little bit annoying, though. We are looking good on a lot of these guys. Kasim Carmen, do we want to go after? I don't think so. I think we can kind of just leave him the way that it is. We need to find a bunch of wide receivers that are good. There's a 3-star speedster wide receiver. That's already a good sign. If we can get these extra wide receivers on the board, we'll offer scholarships to all of them. Hopefully they can just commit to the school. That's the goal. Marcus Wire is a 6'3 speedster. I would like to know what his actual speed is. We won't be able to know just yet because we have no hours left. But I'm hoping that nobody else goes after them. We can just win easily. We take on Toledo. This is a good chance to get a win. It's a real good chance to get a win. Can we do it? Get our second win of the series. We're still number 1 on a few guys' boards. No, we're 1-9. We lost to Toledo. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this isn't the solution we were looking for, because we have kind of sucked. I need to know what the speed is for this guy. Marcus Wire, he's got 90 speed. I can work with that. What about Bobby Cummins? What kind of speed are we working with for him? 86 speed. That's not as good, but it is okay. It is good enough. So we can toss 10 hours on each of those two. These guys are just gonna commit. Like there's not really nothing else we can really do about that. They're just going to commit because we are leading for them. I think I'm gonna take my battle off of. Should I stop recruiting Trey Payne, or should we go after him a little bit more? Maybe we go after him. I'm gonna need to free up 5 hours if we want to toss 50 on him. Who can I take the 5 hours off of? I'll take 5 hours off of. I could probably take somebody off of this. Let's take 5 hours off of Garrett McLaughlin. We don't need to go after him that hard because nobody else is going after him. So let's put those extra 5 hours on Trey Payne. Maybe we can make a splash. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We take on Ole Miss in this game. It's probably not going to go well. I'll say that much. This is such a difficult rebuild, man. It's such a difficult rebuild. We lost the game. We are 1-10, but at least we have won a game. At least we have won a singular game. All these guys, we have nobody committed yet because nobody just wants to sign on the dotted line just yet. Trey Payne, I don't know if we're actually... 50 hours might not have been enough. We might have jumped in the race too late. We're looking good on all these guys just right now. What about if I put a nice little 25 on Louis Vedvik? I don't even know if he's worth it. We don't know what his speed is. I'll just put 5. That's not what I want to do. I'll just put 5 on Kofi Ozigbo. Is that his name? We will jump in and play this Kent State game because it is a rivalry. But we are just... It's progress. I'll say that much. We lost 0 games. Or we lost every game. We won 0 games in year number 1. And now in year number 2, we've won 1 game. So, progress. Progress, I will say, in the hardest rebuild challenge of all time. But we battle for the wagon wheel. We lost it last year. This time, maybe we could win it. That'd be pretty sick. We take on Kent State in the rivalry game. This is our chance to get our lick back. This is our chance to get our receipt. We're down 7-0. Maybe the playbook's not the change. We're down 14-0. Come on, boys. We won 1 game this year. I'd like to win 2. We can do it. I believe. 4th down alert. Keep the drive alive. It's 4th and 1 from the 2. Oh my God. Can we get in? Handoff. Blue. Touchdown. Zips. And he dunks it. We missed the extra point, though, it looks like. It's 14-9. Oh, my God. Now, remember, the reason this is the hardest rebuild challenge possible is because every single slider or effect that can be in our or against our favor is against us, although sometimes you get good plays like that where they catch a crazy ball. That was actually insane that he caught that. But we have all of the sliders against us. All of the injury sliders are against us. The wear and tear is massive. Recovery time is non-existent. The CPU has the benefit of all the sliders being in their favor. Like, everything that could be against us is against us. So, if you want to go see the exact sliders that I show the very first episode, go back and watch that. Link is down below in the description for the playlist. You can go and see the very first episode, which we go over the reasons why it is the toughest rebuild of all time, the hardest rebuild of all time, and we have scored a touchdown to take the lead. Oh my God. It's actually possible. It's 15-14. No, it's 15-20. They take the lead, but they missed the extra point. Maybe they went for 2. I don't know, but it's 15-20. A touchdown wins us the football game if we can get there. That's caught by Johns. We have 2 minutes to go. I can't believe this is the situation we are in right now, but this is where we are. And that's a play action that gets absolutely obliterated. Let's not call play action anymore. Let's not call play action, because that one was super slow and it didn't really work. And Von Blue drops it off his hand. See, that's another thing that's a problem. The catching sliders are not in our favor. 4th and 6. We need a first down. or we lose the football game. Von Blue dropped, turnover. We're going to lose the football game. We will only win one singular game this season. But I mean, it is progress. We lost every game last year. We win one game this year. I guess that's something. And we will lose to Kent State in the rivalry for the second time. Man, I really thought when we went up 15-14, I really thought that we were going to win the football game, but we end up losing. It wasn't to be. Maybe when we can bring in some of these 3-star recruits, that'll help this team get a little bit better. I don't know. We also have the XP sliders all the way down, so we don't earn XP nearly as quickly as I would like. But Jeremiah Eldridge, maybe the savior of the program, has committed. Finally, it's about time somebody commits. And we do lose Trey Payne. I like how the fact that I threw 50 hours on him, and then he immediately says, "Nah, I don't want to come to you." Thanks, Trey. I appreciate that. But we have Jeremiah Eldridge committed. We have our quarterback. I just hope that he plays well. We are still looking good on everybody here. Trey Payne goes to Marshall. We'll take him off the board. We're still looking good. Morgan Montague, I guess we can toss like 10 hours on. I'll toss 10 hours on all these guys, I guess. I guess 15 for him because I already pressed the 5. We'll toss hours on everybody. If they want to commit, they can commit. Who knows if they will or not. How are we looking for the wide receivers? We're looking pretty good, but JMU has started to make a push for Marcus Wire. So you know what? We're not even gonna mess with it. We're gonna go full 50 on him. We need that speed. It's only 90 speed, I think, right? What was the speed? Yeah, only 90 speed. But hey, 90 speed with the sliders as bad as they are against us could be pretty helpful. So we lose so many games this year. We've lost so many games in general. Vedvik has chosen Northern Illinois, but we're still looking good on everybody else. We never even really went after Vedvik that much. It's conference championship week. We're still looking good. Nobody's really making any push for anybody. These guys are just going to commit. Gordon Dobbs, we're losing out on, but that's okay. Same thing for Austin Harvin. It's not the end of the world there. We are making a significant push ahead for Wire, which is what I wanted to do. Gerard Stuber. We've been passed by Wyoming, it seems. So we'll switch 5 so we can go a little bit more aggressive on him. How about we toss a little 25, a little 35, a little 40 hours on Gerard Stuber? Compete with that, Wyoming. Compete with that. We will have the offseason in this episode as well because that's the whole thing. Maybe we can come away with a good recruiting class. Who knows? Bobby Nicky, running back 3-star, commits to the program. Harvin chose Marshall. We're losing a lot of people to Marshall, it seems. Marshall's been a thorn in our side. We will continue to move on until we get to the offseason. We'll take a look at stats in a second to see just how bad we were. Krenzel chose Toledo, which is a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We've got so many chances for 3 stars. Julian Sayin. God, I wish this happens in real life. That'd be super awesome. He wins the Heisman Trophy. And we have early National Signing Day. We have, what, two commits so far? 3 commits? We have 2 3-stars committed to the program. A running back and a quarterback. We don't even know how good Bobby Nicky is. We haven't scouted him. Hopefully he's decent. Although we are getting passed on by a couple other people. So maybe not everybody that we've gone after is going to end up choosing to play for us. Very interesting. We're still looking good on Marcus Wire. What are the dev traits of the 2 guys? Star dev for Jeremiah Eldridge and normal dev for Bobby Nicky. Star dev for Jeremiah Eldridge, the quarterback, the savior. Actually not too bad. What do we have for season stats? How god-awful were we? 447 passes is how many Landon Lock threw this year, which is just insane. 2,500 yards through the air, 14 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I'm surprised he had 14 touchdowns. Von Blue is probably going to transfer. 589 on the ground, 4 touchdowns. We had 4 touchdowns for Tim Gear Jr., but he's graduating. Yeah, we're losing so much talent, aren't we? I say talent. Gage Summers is graduating. He had 81 tackles, which is cool. 7 tackles for loss. 4 sacks for TJ Capers. I hope he stays. What's his deal breaker? No, he's leaving. Oh my god. We're losing everybody. I can't handle this. This is the hardest rebuild of all time for a reason. It might be impossible. I've talked about that in previous episodes. It might honestly be so impossible, so hard that you just can't do it. There's no way that it actually is a chance. I thought that maybe we found a solution with the Duke playbook. We'll have the Duke playbook for next year. Maybe we'll start off the season well and we can kind of go from there, but I don't know. It's not looking good. I'll give it a couple of more seasons maybe to see if we see any more progress. But if we continue to lose 0, or if we continue to win 0 games or 1 game the next couple of years, then we might just have to give up on this rebuild and call it a defeat. Texas beats Georgia 45-29. Wow, okay. Texas got back-to-back championship games. They lost the first one, won the second one. Good for them. Sark is a national champion. And we will move to the off-season. We need the recruiting to go well. Players leaving. It's freaking everybody. Transfer portal, transfer portal, transfer portal. The entire team is transferring. We have 2 persuasion chances. Who do we even use the persuasion chances on? We can let the quarterback go because we're bringing in a quarterback. I really want TJ Capers back. Please come back, TJ. No. TJ Capers is leaving. I don't even know who I want to use the other one on, I guess. Maybe Jaden Studio. He's not coming back. We lost every single player to the transfer portal, not including the guys that are just regularly graduating. We lose 2 quarterbacks to transfer portal. We lose 2 running backs to the transfer portal, 1 to graduation. We lose 2 wide receivers to the portal, 2 to graduation, 2 tight ends to the portal, graduation for a tackle, a portal guard, a portal other guard. Oh my god. Defensive line is graduating and transferring. Jaden Studio is transferring. We don't have a team. We're not going to be able to field a team next year. Everybody's leaving. Oh. This is difficult. This is difficult. I'm not good enough to make this better. We need to kill the transfer portal. You know what? Just out of curiosity, did we get anybody graduated? Or did it get anybody drafted? No. We had nobody drafted, and we are down to a 0 star. We have literal 0 stars. Oh my god. We have 0 stars as a program. I didn't think you could have 0. I thought you had half a star was the lowest you could go. We have 0 stars. Are we even a real program at this point? All these guys are deal breakered. We have to put everything we have on Marcus Wire. We cannot let him go anywhere else. Playing time's an A+ for him, though. You're going to be playing, big dog, that's for sure. What's the portal look like? Does anybody want to come play for us? Any of the top portal players? Not shocked. You know, funny enough, if we had better playing style, these guys would consider us. Which is very frustrating because think about that. But it is what it is. So recommended portal players is all we can deal with. We need bodies. Everybody left us. There is nobody left on this team. Are there no portal quarterbacks that want to come play for us? Are you serious? You serious, Clark? That's crazy. There are some portal wide receivers. There's a speedster 2-star. Okay, we can work with that. We need some offensive linemen. Desperately. There's a portal layer guy. But we only have 375 hours, so it's not like we can go that crazy anyway. You know what? Let's just go to the freshmen. The freshmen are what is going to have to save us. The freshmen are going to have to save us. A 1-star quarterback. You got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. A one-star freaking quarterback. Maybe that guy can do it for us. We gotta try to get some tackles on the board. I mean, we just gotta go for anybody, really. Just grab as many tackles as physically possible. Gotta grab some guards. I mean, we need to put as many people on this board as possible. There's a bunch of one-star guards on the board. We need corner. We need everything. That's what I'm seeing right now. There's some transfer corners. There's some of that stuff. We're dead in the water. We are dead in the water. Take off Stuber. We don't need him. Take off anybody else, I guess. 3, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to win? It's impossible. This CJ Holiday, dude, I'm going to put full 50 on him right now because he's a quarterback and he possibly could be good. Just offer Scullies to everybody. We need people. They could be bad. They're probably going to be bad. But we need people. I mean, look at our grades, man. Our grades are so tough. Oh, our grades are so bad. How does anybody expect me to actually recruit? How am I supposed to recruit? This is impossible. But that's the whole point. It's the hardest rebuild possible for a reason. Maybe some of these guys will want to come play for us. And maybe these guys are the change that we're looking for. Just putting 10 hours on everybody, I guess. Why not? Maybe that'll work for us. These 3 stars can certainly help us out, though. All right, that's our 375 hours spent. Good God. Let's see if it works. All we really have to do is just be in the lead for some of these guys, and they will, just at the end of the year, they will just commit, most likely. We just have to be in the lead. We're not in the lead for these guys. I'm just going to take them off the board. There's no reason trying. Actually, you know what? We can keep Gio Cisco since we're in the lead for him. But there's no reason trying to have these guys on there when we can't get them. How are we looking for the important players? Holiday, we've jumped into the lead for. That's good. All these other guys we haven't even made a run in on. What about Wire? We're still looking good on Wire. He's on campus soon, or this week. We'll continue to just do the strategy of tossing hours on everybody until they commit. It might work, it might not work, but we will find out. Just please commit. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees begging. Begging for you. Can we get in the race for somebody? Make some of these 15 hours. Maybe that'll go a little bit better. But these 2 stars aren't going to really make us better. Really, this is just trying to fill out the team so we have enough people to field a roster. We are locked out on Burke. He chose Michigan State. Oh, God. I hate it here. These guys just won't commit. We're probably going to lose out on Tyrell Bolin. I guess that's fine. Just commit, please. I don't even care. Just say you want to come play for me, please. Maybe if we switch this to... Hold on, let me take a 5 off of somebody. Let me take a 5 off of you. We can put 25 on Bolin if he still chooses If he still chooses Toledo after that, then it is what it is. But we'll see what happens. Here's the final weeks. Still, nobody has chosen to come play for us. Gordon Dobbs, he chose Utah State. Well, he's dead to me. We jumped ahead of Toledo, so maybe Bolin is gonna be a Akron Zip. We're still looking good. Just commit. Good God. I know I'm not recruiting you that heavily. Just choose to come play for me, please. We will see what the final class is. Signing day is around the corner. Here it is. We get 3-star Martin Etienne, 3-star Alani Johnson, 3-star Denzel Leonard, 3-star Tyrell Bolin. So we did end up getting him in the end. Gio Cisco, 3 stars. DeMarco Tobias, 3-star. Sua Slaughter. We're getting all the 3 stars you could ever ask for. Javon Jarwin commits. Philip Odin Igbo? Is that his name? Odin Igbo, I think is how you say that. Morgan Montague, 3-star. Eric Roten. Levi Smoot. Kofi Ozigbo. We're getting the guys. There's Marcus Wire, 90 speed. Bobby Cummins is also here. CJ Holiday, the 3-star quarterback prospect, could be good. 2-star Marco Talenton. Pat Hunt is a 1-star dude. Sony Sativa. Isn't that like a sugar thing? Like a sugar replacement? Sativa? We're getting all the 2 stars. We're getting all the 1 stars. Everybody that we had on our board, we're basically going to get. Because that's just how it works. Next year, maybe we go after another 5-star. I don't know. We got everybody. That's good. So we end up bringing in a pretty decent class. How many people in total have committed to the program? It is 28 people have committed to the team. And the dev traits for all of them. Star, normal, no, impact, normal, star for Sua Slaughter, pretty sick, impact, normal, impact, normal, impact, normal. Everybody's got normal. We finished with what class? It's got to be top 50, right? We finished with, hey, I was just kind of joking. It's number 58 in the entire country, so top 60. We bring in 18 3-stars, 8 2-stars, and 2 1-stars. No 4 stars or 5 stars. Maybe next year we can bring in a 4-star. We haven't really even tried. We've been going after 5 stars, really. Oh, position change. Almost forgot about that. Position changes. Who needs to go to a new position? We've got a couple athletes. We've got CJ Holiday, who we brought in as a potential quarterback, but he's actually a better running back. He'd be a 71 at quarterback, which is better than anyone else we have. Jeremiah Eldridge is not a 71. So we got to make CJ Holiday a quarterback so we have somebody. He's better than Landon Locke. Then we've got Javon Jarwin, who is a speed rusher, it looks like. All right, we'll make him that. And then one final athlete position to change. It's Gio Cisco, who is a running back at heart, but also could be a defender. Very interesting. So he's kind of like a dual threat player. 2-way. He's a 67 overall running back. We'll make him a running back for now, because that's his highest overall. Maybe he can do something with that. But CJ Holiday is going to be our true freshman starter. What's his deal breaker? Does he have one? His deal breaker is playing time, so he's not going anywhere. But Jeremiah Eldridge is also playing time. Everybody here is playing time, except for Deontay Wilder. His deal breaker is brand exposure, which we don't have good there. Running back, we have nobody that's good. Wide receiver, Marcus Wire comes in as the best receiver immediately. He's a 68 overall as the best receiver. Him and Bobby Cummins, who are the two guys we just brought in, are the two highest overall receivers on this roster. My God, we are terrible. We are so bad. I mean, look at this roster, bro. Look at this roster. It's 60s everywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. We are just awful. Just so bad. I've never seen a team worse than this. I mean, we are just... It's almost offensive how bad we are. Oh, but we got year number 3 ahead of us. Training results. Does anybody get an upgrade? Probably not. Landon Lock stays at a 70. Good. I'm glad. We could... Actually, I have it on... Oh, they're building up the skill points, so I can spend those skill points. Okay, I'll do that off camera. I'll spend the skill points off camera. I didn't realize I had it on auto. I probably should keep her on manual. I probably should put it on auto so that I don't forget to spend the skill points. But a lot of these guys have decent amount of skill points. Remember, the XP is at the slowest it can be for everybody, so we're not gaining any XP at all. We are a 0-star program. We are so bad. We're clearly under the roster cap. We're staying in the MAC because it's the worst conference. It's like a D+ or something, D-, whatever it is. And we will move to season number 3. Oh my God, this is going to be absolutely impossible. We take on Rutgers, UNLV, FCS. You know what? I'm going to keep FCS on here because it could be a win. And we need a win. We're a 52 overall. Oh my God. How bad can it get? Obviously, I can't change. They want us to play Oklahoma. I'm going to keep the schedule exactly how it is. I'm not going to change anything. But this is... It's just going to be brutal. This is impossible. This is impossible. We have 315 hours. How am I supposed to recruit anybody with 315 hours? There are 5 stars that want to come play for us. Or at least they would consider it. And you know what? I'd consider it too. But we can't focus on those. We have to go for 4 stars. We have to go for 3 stars. We have to go for whatever we need. We need everything. We need bodies all around. Let those bodies hit the floor. Because we need everything. We need edge rusher. We need tackle. We need everything. Let's go to 3 stars and start filling up the board with a bunch of 3 stars. So let's put some tight ends on the board because we're lacking in tight end. We need some corners. We don't really need any wide receivers anymore. We're still going after some, though. More wide receivers, athletes, linebackers. Just fill up the board. Fill up the board. We need some safeties to put on the board. So we'll put a couple of them on there. We need another corner to add. We'll add another corner there. We'll add some linebackers. Because those guys, obviously, we need. Can I get a will linebacker? There we go. Finally. We need a tackle and some guards. That's a tight end. We need a tackle. We need some guards. There we go. We need a punter. We need a punter. All right, we filled our board with 35 players, including some 5 stars, a lot of 4 stars. It's a bad idea to go after the 5 stars, but I'm going to do it anyway. Did I learn from my mistakes? Absolutely not. Did you really think I was going to learn from my mistakes? Of course I'm not going to learn from my mistakes. What are you talking about? Of course I'm going to go after all the high players, even though we have 0 shot of getting them. Because on the off chance that we do actually get them, then that'd be pretty sick. But will we get them? Absolutely not. But a girl can dream. So we'll continue offering Scullies to everybody here. I'm hoping we have enough hours to get through everybody. I think we should. We're not going to scout anybody. I'm not going to scout. Well, I mean, we should probably scout. If we have the hours, we should probably scout. How many hours are we going to have when it actually gets to the regular season? Like 200? We can't have... We're not going to have that many. There's no way. Offer scholarships to everybody. Everybody and anybody. Congratulations. All right, we've offered scholarships to everybody. Do I even want to scout the 5 stars? We probably shouldn't waste our hours on the 5 stars. We know that they're going to be good. Or even the 4 stars. We know the 4 stars are going to be good. What about these 3 stars? That's who I want to know about. All right, 85 speed for him is kind of okay, considering what we're working with. 87 speed. Oh my god, you're really taking it until the very end? Oh my god, the scouting is horrible. We can't find out anybody. It's taken us millions of hours just to find out a little bit of information. That's all we can scout. We're down to 0 hours. This is impossible. We'll move to the regular season. We'll wrap up the video. I mean, this is impossible. It's legitimately impossible. Somehow those 5 stars did not just lock us out immediately. Stop giving me hope. We have 250 hours. How am I supposed to work with 250 hours? This is impossible. I can't get these 5 stars. There's no way. I have to start with the 4 stars and go from there. I simply can't get the 5 stars. So I'm just going to go down the line, offer 25 hours on everybody that's a 4 star, and just try my very best to get in the race for a few different 4 stars. And that's all I can do, really. I mean, I could go 10 hours on a bunch of different people and make it look a little bit better. But 200 hours, I mean, what am I supposed to do with that, man? That's crazy. We get locked out of everybody. This might be impossible. Locked out. Even guys that I put 25 hours on, we got locked out of. Locked out. Locked out. Yep. Yep. Locked out of you. Locked out of you. I guess we just go down the line and offer 25 hours to everybody else. That's 10. Didn't mean to do that. 25. 25. 25. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I don't even have a strategy at this point. I'm just trying to survive, man. I'm just trying to survive. Next episode, we will start season number 3, but season number 3 very well could be the end, because it might be impossible to win a single game in this series. We'll find out next episode if anything's going to happen. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.